So the other thing that you can do is to cultivate confidence that the student can succeed. So increase the confidence that they could succeed in your classes in particular, and make that message personal, but also into the field itself. Part of the problem is that many people have this incorrect assumption that young women and members of underrepresented minority groups do not have the ability to do well in these fields. And so you need to work to help build the confidence of that student that she could succeed in your class. And so in order to build that confidence, you can showcase the successes of your current and former students. So show projects that people have done in the past, and have a conversation with your students, in particular one-on-one. Say that you would be great at this, or even say, like, I personally want you in my class. Those kinds of messages can do so much in making the student believe, or at least be willing to believe, that they might do well in your class. And that's exactly what a student wants, particularly if they are predisposed to seeing it as a very high risk kind of thing to do. She or he does not want to get into a situation where they're going to fail. They want to do what they feel like they can succeed at. And so as you teach your class, you want to make those messages very clear. But you also want to provide opportunities for students to experience success in your course. So show how you have students working on challenging but doable problems so that they can actually experience the challenge of the problem and the success of working through that challenge. So, for example, have a recruiting event. And at that recruiting event for your course, make sure that you set it at the right level so that they can succeed at doing some kind of challenging problem. Not overwhelmingly simple, but something challenging, but something that's doable within the time that you have, so that you can build their confidence. And then you can say that this is the kind of thing we do in my course. And you can also say, I know that you're a good student. If you do the work, you will succeed in my class. That is, using this growth mindset that if you put in the effort, you can develop the intelligence, you can develop the abilities, and that my course is structured to promote that success. And so talk about how you promote student success in your class. Students need to understand that you've designed the course in such a way to promote their success. And all of these things contribute to cultivating confidence in the student that you're trying to recruit. And it's important for you to emphasize this growth in intelligence, that students and people don't just have a fixed ability. Make it clear that things are going to be challenging, but if they make the effort that's needed to meet that challenge, it actually has the effect of increasing their intellectual ability to master that task. It's a really interesting perspective. And if you're interested in learning more about the growth mindset, highly recommend Carol Dweck's work on this topic. And that putting the effort into overcoming the challenge of difficult material is very worthwhile, because, like with your muscles in athletics, you're exercising your brain, and that's what this slide is showing. And as a consequence, you're increasing your brain's capacity. So it's important for you to impart to your class that your class is about building competence in your students, that that's your intent, that's your endeavor, and that if you scaffold the material appropriately, the students will take baby steps, and that will build up their confidence and their skill in this discipline. And by dealing with this challenging material, something that is challenging to most, and it's a good idea to normalize that concept, that this isn't just challenging to that individual, that this is challenging material to everyone, but that you have the confidence that they can master it with effort and with your help.